What's up, carnivores? Zach here with American Smoke. Today, we're going to be smoking some delicious half chickens. If you've never split a chicken, I've got a video that I'll link to the end of this video showing how I split this chicken. That way you can do it perfect every time. Let's go ahead and season this bird up and get it ready for the pit. So we've got it split open and we're going to dry it off. Now that we've got the meat side up, we're going to be using a new seasoning today that got sent out to me as a Christmas gift. We're using the Traeger rub. This is their signature rub, and it is supposedly good on everything. It's got all the stuff that you want in barbecue in it. Chili powder, garlic, sugars, different spices. It smells really good. So you want to go decently liberal with this, especially on the bottom side, because if there's going to be juices drip down and pull seasoning off of your protein, it's going to be on the bottom. I'm just letting the moisture from the chicken itself bind this seasoning on. I'm going to come back in a little while and I'm going to spray it with a little olive oil to help crisp the skin a little bit. I like how this pan, it's deep, and so it's containing all of my seasoning that is not getting onto the bird. Make sure you get every spot. Every surface needs equal amount of seasoning love. Y'all know here at American Smoke, we ain't gonna go without some flavor. We ain't gonna do it. Zach ain't having it. All right, so that looks good. I'm just gonna put the lid onto this pan. I'm gonna pop it up a little bit, make sure I get no chicken juice on my lid. There we go. Put the lid on, ready to rock and roll. Okay, so our smoker has ran up to 350 degrees, which is what you want to do when you start your pit, is get it nice and hot and sanitize it. And then I've dialed it back down to a low and slow 230 degrees, which is where we're going to cook these until they get to about the 145, 150 degree mark internally. I'm placing the dark meat, the wings and the legs, towards the back of the chamber and the breast towards the front of the chamber. That way the breast doesn't overcook and the dark meat is exposed to a little bit more of the heat. At this point in time, I'm gonna go ahead and put my meter probe into the thickest portion of my breast meat and get our second chicken in. Isn't that pretty? All I've really got to do now is wait maybe about 30 minutes, and I'm going to come down here and spray it with a little bit of olive oil to make sure that that skin doesn't shrink up too much. The meter's got us at 110 degrees internal. It's been about 30 or 40 minutes, something like that. Looking magnificent. We'll go ahead and hit it up with a little bit of the good old olive oil. That was not a good Popeye. You don't want to spray the olive oil too close to your smoke tube because that could be very bad. All right, let's get it closed back up. The meter currently has us at 150 degrees. The pit has been running a little bit closer to 220 degrees most of the cook. We're going to go ahead and have a little look at it before we ramp up the temp and give it another coat of oil. It is looking fantastic, man. So good. So good. Holy jeez. So we're just going to give it a little hit with the old olive oil. That's all it is to that. Man, that is going to be so good. Going to come over here. Had a quick drop in temp. I'm going to crank this baby up 400. Actually, I think we're going to go 370. So we're going to go from 220, 230 up to 370. And hopefully what we're going to get is a really quick rendering of the skin and a better bite. We'll see. We're going to go ahead and mix up our sauce. We're using the Traeger Q barbecue sauce to go with the Trek Rub. Highly recommended by Traeger to use both of their products. So surprising. That's good. That's real good. What I've got in here is I've got a thick pat of butter and about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, just to thin things out a little bit. And I'm gonna go maybe half a cup. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this on top of the smoker. And now we wait. Okay, so our half chickens are sitting at about 158 degrees internal in the breast. And so now it's time to sauce it up and let the sauce tack up for the last about 6 to 7 degrees. So let's go ahead and get in there, get some sauce on those birds. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this sauce turned out really tasty, but it didn't melt all the way on the top of the smoker. I had to take it in there and throw it in the microwave. So if you want to melt your butter and your sauce on top of the smoker, you need to do it before you ramp the temp up, because it's a pretty quick acceleration at that point. May have got this sauce a little bit too thin. You may want to go with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, but the flavor is spot on it, doggone it. I mean, even without this sauce, you know, it's gonna be fire. So ain't nobody worried about all that. We're just gonna get a little extra flavor, a little extra pop on the color. It's gonna be something special, baby. All right, let that set for a few minutes and we'll be back. Okay, so I managed the rest and I let this rest for about 10 or 15 minutes while I got me a couple cool thumbnail shots, you know what I'm talking about. And a little something other for Instagram maybe. Man, this turned out so beautiful, man. The color on these things, just the gloss that that thin glaze put on it. The Traeger rub really added some excellent color, coupled with the championship blend, or maybe it was either competition blend or championship blend. I'm pretty sure it was championship blend, and then hickory and championship blend, burning in the pellet tube, running the water pan the whole way through. I couldn't be more pleased. My mouth's watering like crazy. Enough of that. We're gonna be introducing a new knife on this video. This is the Dahlia series from Folded Steel. It is a beautiful knife. Man, I just love it. I saw it on their website and I was like, I gotta have it. Just Damascus steel. Y'all probably have picked up on the fact that I'm all about that Damascus steel. But let's just get into this chicken, cut it up, see how we did, and try a little bit of this Traeger rub and the Traeger sauce. Man, what you talking about? What you talking about right now? Gosh, that looks so good. And one cool thing about this easy drip tub is that when you're doing things that might have juices running out of them, they run off into these cavities right here on the edges, and that catches all your juice so you don't have to worry about any sort of overflow. I really have enjoyed cooking with this tub today. Look at that. Tell me that is not cool. Tell me that is not cool. Let's go ahead and see if this knife can get her done. It looks like a get her done type of knife. Of course, it's not having to do much work at all here. It is basically just falling apart. Hard to hold on to it. That is exactly what you want. Let's get into this breast, because we know that the thighs and the legs are going to be good. Let's see what's going on with this breast right here. Yeah, nailed it. Nailed it. Ooh, it's still extremely hot. Yay, the fan turned off. Steamy, juicy, delicious. Wow, that is just really pretty. It's almost a shame to have to cut it up and eat it, but you know what? In the name of progress, I'm gonna cut it up and eat it. Dark meat, juicy, perfect. Look at that shine. That is just a beautiful shine on that chicken. Gotta give it a taste. Look at this juicy piece of breast. I can't wait. You would think I brine this. No brine. That Traeger rub is some count. Man, it's got a perfect sweetness and pepperiness to it. Man, that's fire. That is so good. This brown. Let's see what this dark meat be about. I called it the brown meat. I'm loving this knife, man. Feels so good in my hand. Dark meat, you know, succulent, juicy. I'll say this, using this method, I did not get the texture on the skin that I was hoping for, compared to what I usually get. Not like eating leather or anything, but I don't know if I should have ramped the temp up a little sooner, or maybe just, you know, instead of trying to go low and slow on this chicken, I just wanted the super tender bite that you get with low and slow. This chicken, you couldn't ask for more tender chicken. We did sacrifice on the skin. I think maybe next time I'll go all the way through low and slow and continue to cook that skin down, or I'll go hot and fast. Maybe 270 is the answer. I can do that now. Ooh, I want to try some of this sauce. Leftover sauce, baby. Hot dang. Hot dang, that's good. Wow, that sauce took it to a whole nother level. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe to the channel. Come on over to American Smoked Carnivores on Facebook and chat it up with us. Show us some pictures of your cooks. Show us what you got. We'll see y'all in there. Thanks for watching. Smoke on, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Yes, sir.